Welcome, everybody, to Inside the Booth. I'm your host, Dan the Law, and tonight is we got Lovett Ever After with us. What's up?
Going hard tonight.
That's it. I don't know
classic.
why I picked this song. This song goes with Wizard of Oz, must be. I don't know. Man, oh man. Oh, you know what? I forgot a lot of things. Hey,
Yeah.
That's all right. I will add them now as we keep talking. So, how was your week so far?
Been pretty good. Been busy.
Good.
A lot of
Busy's
teachable moments with the toddler.
Nice. And those of you out there, how is everybody doing?
Very interesting. This will be my second time watching the movie.
No way.
Yes way. Saw it when I was like 4 or 5. So there was a lot of nuggets I missed.
Oh boy.
So it should be fun.
Yes, should be real fun. All right. Now that the music's over and I have all the pictures on my sideline here somewhere,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Wizard of Oz.
The wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So I guess before we... Hey, what's up? First post. Pay no attention to... Wait, she's cute. Okay, you can pay attention. Time to have fun inside the booth. That's right. Let's have fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So did you know that this movie came out in 1939?
Insane. I cannot believe that. Gonna be almost 100 years in what, like 8 years?
Something, yeah. And did you know that this was the first color movie that they used the RGB colors to the film?
Yes.
This was the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is when color was kicked off. Now I'm sure
Yes.
they've tested color before this movie, but this was like the first big screen movie that was in color.
Yeah, I really liked how it started off in sepia, for the original world. And while you're in Oz, it's a fantasy. You're all color.
Yeah.
And then she goes back.
I think that's why they did it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Did you also know that they had a Wizard of Oz movie back in 1925?
Whoa.
And it was not like this at all. It was
nothing like
the same. It was not the same movie. But there was,
Crazy.
if I can find the picture that I saved, there was a scarecrow and a tin man.
Whoa.
And some lady.
My goodness. Yep. Yeah, the red lips and just very dapper. Kind of. No way.
And this was it was a silent movie too. It had something to do with like the king or something of the something. I don't know, it was weird. I couldn't focus because I didn't want to read the whole thing all the time.
Yeah.
And it's weird because they would talk and then only like 3 or 4 lines would show up as, like of reading, and you're like, their mouths moved a lot longer than 3 lines.
It's like the when it's dubbed over like this and it goes hello.
Yeah, right. The silent era. Yes.
Yeah.
The silent era.
My husband
don't get me wrong, there are some
that.
Yeah, there sometimes I think
sometimes.
But don't get me wrong, there are some good silent movies out there, Charlie Chaplin, he was always good, and his movies are silent.
Can't go wrong with Charlie.
Oh no. Yeah. The Godzilla. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Godzilla.
That's exactly it. I love the original Godzillas.
Nice. Yeah, Godzilla's good.
Yeah, I usually pass out by the time the music comes on. Dun 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 dun. I'm
All
out.
right, and before we get into the movie, I just wanted to share that over the summer, my church did do a block party, and it was Wizard of Oz themed.
Oh,
So,
cool.
as a guy who likes to dress up in costumes, you may have seen it already, Brittany, but
Yeah,
not everybody.
maybe.
I was
Yeah.
the mayor of
The
Munchkin
Munchkin
Land.
Mayor. I was just laughing about because I saw that scene. I was like, look at the guy.
He's so short too. He's
I
so
know.
small here. Obviously,
I
I'm
bet
not
you
this
were the
short,
only
but
Munchkin Mayor in town.
I was. I was the only Munchkin mayor in town. We did have a Dorothy and a witch too, so it was all right.
That was cool.
Let's see, no,
That's how you get
um,
down block parties.
that's it. But my costume was the best.
Yeah.
I went all out with cutting my hair. That was fun. Look at that hairstyle. We should bring that back. We'll bring it back in style.
Yeah. Do it.
um, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I tried to look awesome, It's in all my costumes. I try to look
It's an
awesome.
everyday process.
It is. In all even my attire here. See, look, did you notice? Look, I got Toy Story.
Buzz. Yeah.
Pizza Planet.
Pizza Planet. If that was real, I would definitely be down with Pizza Planet.
Me too.
All over it.
I can't get my legs that high, but I got socks. Let's say Pizza Planet.
Awesome. Have you reviewed Toy Story yet?
I don't think we have.
Shame on you.
Shame on us. We should do it.
Yeah. Pick a day.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, let's get back on topic here. What do they say?
An interesting fact about when they started the Technicolor process, it required more lighting than normal film, so the set was so hot. And you can imagine some of the costumes, sure. Like the lion, especially that's real pelt.
Lion, yeah.
Yeah, that's real lion pelt. It was over 100 pounds. Could you imagine how miserable that was? I mean, he was like, I'm happy.
Well, I'm sure the Tin Man was probably bad too.
Oh, yeah.
Tin Man's got to be filled with something there.
Crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, well, let's get into the review.
We got Dale Cruz. Hey, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, we hope you're doing well, too. Wing hugs, my friend. I like this dress for the job you want, right? That's it.
Dress for where you're going.
I do dress. Don't get stuck. Yeah. I try not to. I'm not as limber as I used to be. But yeah, I try. I still try to stretch and stuff every day. So it's good for you. Oh, yeah, it's good for you.
Stay on target.
Almost there.
Stay on target.
Dan's already flown over.
All right, let's get to the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
The plot. The plot was.
Oh my goodness.
Well, everybody knows the plot, right? You got this girl who wants to run away from home because she doesn't think nobody's listening to her. They don't understand her. They want to take the dog away. That's her. That's her what? That's her service dog. I need my service dog.
That's her service dog.
Pet the dog.
Her emotional support dog.
Yeah, her emotional support dog. And they want to take it away, and she gets all emotional. Yeah. And she tries to run away, and then she finds herself in a twister. Annie M, it's a twister.
Yeah. That's so wild.
Then they end up in Oz. Or Munchkin City first, Munchkin Land, Munchkin City, and then they end up going to what is it called? The Green Green something.
Emerald
City. Yeah,
City.
that city. Yeah, Emerald City.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Off to see
uh,
the wizard, the wonderful
yeah, that's
Wizard of
right.
Oz. If there
Hey,
was
on
ever a
topic.
wizard, yeah,
Right. On topic.
he knows, he
If this
knows, he
wasn't the
knows
best
all.
movie, that's right. He knows all. That's century. Don't know what it is. That's right. This was the best movie of the century. It's still, I'll be honest. I think it
Yeah,
still holds up today. It's not. It's not really that bad. Even
yeah.
the graphics, the CGI. There was no
Mm-hmm.
CGI, but
There
even the
wasn't. It
graphics
was all
hold.
pure
It still hold
costumes.
up,
Yeah.
right? And overlay with some stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the
You
the
still
old
had the
fashioned way of
hand
doing
painted
things.
sets. You know,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just the
Right.
artistry. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, they used a lot of that stuff in Star Wars, the hand painted
Mm-hmm.
background, they
Backdrops.
overlaid
Mm-hmm.
thingies. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's I like the
Yeah,
plot, I
so they were
guess.
going to
Uh,
see she was going to see the wizard and she ran into the Tin
yes,
Man,
practical effects. Yeah.
then the
Well,
Scarecrow, and then the Lion, right?
I think it was the Scarecrow
Mhm.
first.
Oh,
Scarecrow,
Scarecrow
Tin
first,
Man,
then
Lion,
Tin Man, and then the
Lion.
Lion. And what I didn't know the
Yes,
first time
yes.
I watched it since I was a kid is that these are all the family members or friends, right? Uncle,
Mm-hmm.
friend, all that
Right,
fun
right.
stuff.
That's working on the
Mhm.
farm and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Did you know? I'll have to show you. I know this is not on the plot, but it's still fun facts to know about this movie. Um, did you know that? Let's see here. Where is he? This guy, the doorman,
Mhm.
is the same as this guy, but he's not supposed to be.
What?
Yeah, he's not supposed to be, but it's the same actor. Oh, and did you know
Yeah.
he's also the same actor as the wizard and
What?
and that guy that was doing the horse
My
chariot
mind is
thing?
blown.
That same actor on all
He
of them.
really had a thing for green, didn't he?
Well, yeah, well, it's Emerald City, so um yeah, but that actor he's a good actor if he can kind of change the way
Mhm.
he looks, and I'm sure he had fun doing that too.
Oh yeah, definitely. So they go off and of course there's the witch who is the neighbor in the real world, right? So she
Mm-hmm.
has to overcome her fear of the evil witch, the bad
Yeah, and
witch.
then she goes to the sorcerer that is a scammer. And then,
Yeah.
well, let me look into my crystal ball. He's looking in her little basket. Oh,
Oh
I
my god.
see.
Yeah, so he goes in the hot air balloon, right? He's like, I don't
Right,
even know
right.
how
He
to
goes.
fly it.
Yeah, right. I don't know how to bring it down. I don't know how to
Yeah.
do this.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
off.
goodbye,
Bye.
goodbye. And she goes, "Oh no, I missed my ride
So,
back home." And then,
yeah, so
obviously, and then click your shoes 3 times and say
mhm.
there's no place like home. And she
Yeah.
wakes up at home.
Yeah.
It was
So
nice that she kind of like appreciated everybody afterwards.
yeah. So basically,
So
they wanted to go to the Wizard of Oz for a quick fix, right? Self-help book, all the
yeah,
answers, right?
self help book. That's right.
And so the self-help book said, figure it out yourself, right? Go and conquer your fears, right? You need a heart, a
Mhm.
brain, and courage. Um,
That's right.
and what they
And
said at the end was that that she wanted something better. But honestly, I felt like she wanted wisdom on how to do things. Like she was always with the beginning of the farm, she was asking everybody for help, like what to do. I need help. Like
right,
this is
right, yeah,
blah blah blah.
because the mean old teacher lady is gonna
Mhm.
because the dog bit her or something like that. She
Yeah.
wouldn't have bitten her if she didn't swing the broom at her.
So maybe wisdom
At
and
Toto.
self-confidence is what she really needed.
Right. Toto, poor
Mhm.
Toto. I'm
Poor
gonna
Toto,
get
my
you and your
Toto.
little dog too.
My emotional support dog.
Yeah, right. Um, they are making a new kind of what do you call it? It's not. It's like a prequel, I guess, right? The Wicked movie,
Yes, yeah.
and are they making this movie like a musical, like it's
Yeah,
supposed
I
to
thought it was a
be? It
Broadway
was a
musical, but
musical, right? Right. It was a
yeah. Oh yeah,
musical,
it's
and
been a
then they're making it
Broadway
into
for
a
a long
movie.
time. Yeah. Yeah. I
So
kind of
I
like
don't
how they
know.
did it with the James Franco version. It kind of showed a little bit more of the relationship between the sisters, and I was kind of fine
Right.
with that. I don't need any more.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We don't need any more. Hey, you know what else I found? Again, a little off topic, still on the same Wizard of Oz topic, but I
Mhm.
saw this picture of the Lollipop Guild, and
Mhm.
like, and then this other picture underneath it, like some kind of video game characters.
Mhm.
So I don't know what video game that is, but that would be funny to
Oh
see.
my god, that's
Uh,
horrible.
Is that like in The Sims or something? That's your Sims, right?
Looks. I don't know. It's not Sims, nor is it GTA, because they like to cover over like
Oh,
mod
right,
GTA. So I don't know
right.
which game that was modded from.
Anyways, it
Cool.
looks fun.
Yep.
Wicked
Back
is
on
based
top.
on the Broadway show. Yep.
Yep.
But it was a book first, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I didn't know it was a book first. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, most things are books before they're movies, right?
Yes,
So,
usually. That's what the grim novels are.
um, so I'll give the plot a point. I probably should have
Mm-hmm.
had it pulled up so I could read like what
Ow.
Google said the plot was, but forget about it.
Google AI.
Google AI, that's right.
Google AI.
So I give the plot a point. Sorry about this mess over here. I was making some stuff, finishing some stuff up before the trunk or treat. I don't question. Why do they
Unacceptable.
call it? Yeah, why do they call it a trunk or treat? There's a trunk and there's treats. Can't they just call it
Mm.
trunk and treat?
What? Because the trick or treat is back to the practice where people would go to your door and demand
Right, but that's
treat or
trick or
trick.
treat.
They know they would demand a treat. If
But
not, they were gonna trick you by like
what, pulling
deceiving
down
you
their
or
pants?
punishing you or yeah. It was
Toilet paper in your house.
yeah.
Give me a treat
Yeah,
or
so they
I'm
would
gonna toilet.
cause
So it should
mischief
be
or
called
destruction against
it
your
should be
house. Yeah.
trick or mischief. That's what it should be
Yeah.
called.
No, treat
Not a
is give me
uh,
something good or I'm gonna tear up your stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Treat or mischief. Yes, that's what I will call it from now on. Not trick or treat, because you're not doing a trick unless you have like a set of cards with you. Going, want to see this trick? Pick a
Yeah.
card, any
Pick a
card.
number, any number.
Look at that
So I'll,
trick.
I'll
Okay,
give it a point. The
you
plot
give it
and
a point.
everything still holds up. It's wholesome. She
It is
learns
a
her
wholesome
lesson.
movie. Yeah, it's a good wholesome movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not? Movies these days don't do that anymore. They don't give a good morals background to it, or and some
Mm-hmm.
do, but most movies anymore they don't care. They don't care
Yeah.
about anyone else's morals. Just
Yeah.
I don't know,
Just A, B, and C. Get it done.
right? That's why Charlie Brown gets a rock. That's right, Charlie Brown. That's right, man.
Yeah.
Love Charlie Brown.
Oh, the Great Pumpkin Patch, right?
That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Another good fall movie, Halloween movie.
Acting is next.
Acting. Boy, were they all chipper.
They were.
They were
They
so
were.
enthused about everything.
I see why I'm having issues. I don't have my other screen turned on.
Mm.
Anyways, sorry. So the actors are Judy Garland as
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy, Jack Haley as a Tin Man, Ray,
Mm-hmm.
Bogler, Scarecrow. You know, and you know the rest. If you
Bert
don't,
Lahr
search it
as
up.
the lion.
Yep, that's right. Look it up
Yeah,
if you don't know.
they
But
did.
I think the acting they all did a well done job.
Mm-hmm.
They sang and they danced, and you don't see that much anymore in movies. You know,
No.
they don't sing and dance.
Yeah.
When they make musicals, it's not the same. Like
Mm-hmm.
this was like, I don't know. It's just not the same. It was better back then than like the newer musical
Mm-hmm.
style movies. You know, because
Yeah.
those movies
Well, you
just
had
suck,
orchestra
and they're not even
pieces, very symphonic, right? And but now it's
right.
more synthesized, So you're
Yeah, I guess
missing
so.
that the beauty of the tone of the musical instruments, the flow of the wood and the harps and the strings and the pipes. You
Mm-hmm.
don't get that with synthetic music or whatever you want to call it. Synthesizers, auto
But
tune.
they did a good job. Yeah, auto tuning. That's it.
Yeah.
They did a good job. If this movie was made today, I don't know. Who do you think the actors would be?
Hmm.
I don't know. Hugh
Well,
Jackman might have to be in it,
Dorothy
right?
would be
Because he's
Dominique.
who's that?
Dorothy would be Dominique.
Oh, Dominic. I don't
uh,
know. Originally, Buddy Ebsen, Jeff,
hmm
from Beverly Hillbillies was supposed to be the Scarecrow, but the makeup made him sick. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. I think they did really good under the pressure. Again, the set was really hot. There was a lot of tragedies and weird things happening during the filming. So
That's what
for
they
them to keep
say,
it together, yeah,
right?
is a
Like,
testimony to acting.
apparently in the original film that has
Mm-hmm.
probably been edited out, some
Yes.
munchkin was hanging himself in a tree
Mm-hmm.
in the forest,
Yeah.
which is weird. You know, it's like, was he really hanging, or was he like he had a thing on his back and make it look like he was hanging?
Ah.
Jack Black as the lion.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
work.
maybe that would
Mm-hmm.
work. Um, but at the same time, I don't know. Jack Black is not in good standings at the moment. uh, but yeah, I could see him as the lion. It'd have to
Mm-hmm.
be a few goofy people too, but you got to have a couple of the serious actors, maybe two serious actors, and then a couple of goofy actors.
Oddballs, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey as the Scarecrow.
Yeah,
I could
he
see
stepped
that.
away from acting.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey. Yeah.
He did.
Um. Yeah. So it's
I
plus.
like
I
the
don't think it
actors
would
as
be
they
the
are.
same. You know. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think it would ever be the same though. You know,
No.
because 1939, that was a big time. That
Mhm.
was a time of really exploring the film industry
Mhm.
and stuff. Oh, it's different. It's different. It was better back
Yeah.
then, though,
And
for
they still
sure.
had the color code where there were certain things they didn't want to show in films and they were very moralistic
Hmm.
about it. So,
Right.
kept things
No,
clean and pure.
yeah, no tight skirts or
Leggings.
short skirts. You know, short skirts and tight clothing to show off all the curves.
uh, Short skirts and a
Um,
long jacket.
it's,
So I'll give acting a point for sure.
yeah, me too. Acting
Mhm.
was always is good for this
Mhm.
movie. Um, but I do enjoy a lot of these older style movies that are like this. You know,
Mhm.
let's get to next. Well, I guess before we hit cinematography, let's go to a
Mhm.
commercial break, everybody. Commercial time. Oh boy, look how far away that is.
Oh,
All right,
did you
here we
fall
go.
asleep?
What is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising. Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Truly.
And that is beautiful, everybody. Go to
Mhm.
insidetheboothtv.com/shop. Buy yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie. We got these things we call neck gaiters. We have mugs. You know, if you like your coffee, get a mug with our name on it so you can be like, oh yeah, I like these
Yep.
guys drinking your
Those
coffee.
guys.
What else? And a bunch of other stuff. Don't forget you can subscribe to the channel, vanquish the like button, and
Want to ring the bell? All right. Ding, ding.
Ding ding. Let's do it.
ringing that bell allows YouTube to tell you that we are posting more stuff or when we go live. So it's always good to be notified on these things, especially here on YouTube, because I don't always get a chance to jump on all the other social medias to say, hey guys, I'm going live right now.
Mhm.
Like I did tonight. I mean, it was all, I had to crunch it all down in like 30 minutes to advertise and tell people I was
Yeah.
going live, which is, it's okay. And I'm surprised how many people are watching. So that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
It is a classic. It's an oldie goldie. You
That's
can't go
about why
wrong.
people are here. They want to see what
Mhm.
we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
A curved Dorothy would be distracting. It would be.
What about Lizzo? Lizzo is Dorothy?
No, I don't think that would work.
No.
Um,
Oh.
you know, unfortunately, I heard something a little bit on the negative side on Twitter when it comes to the new movie Wicked. I guess the late someone took the poster, I guess the first initial poster of the movie, and kind of
Mhm.
changed it to make it look more like the Broadway poster. So they brought the brim of the hat down a little bit,
Yeah.
over the eyes, and then
Mhm.
and just cut and made it a little smirk, Um, but I guess she got upset about it because she was saying that the person that did that was a racist because they're taking her out of the picture. Well,
Oh
he's
my
still in the
goodness.
picture. She got a little on the weird side. Maybe they should
Hmm.
have picked somebody else to play the witch. Um, but yeah, it's strange how some people are. I mean, first of
Mhm.
all, your skin in the movie is green, not black. So stop, stop with the whole you're being racist, black, whatever, because you're a green
Being a
person now.
colorist. How dare you look at my color like that?
You're
Oh
green
my
now. You're
goodness.
not black.
You're green.
I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. I was like, man, why do I even get these notifications sometimes? But of course, I follow some people, and I like their stuff. So I guess I have to see some of them weird notifications on
Mhm.
Twitter about movies I don't really care about. I mean, I don't know
Usually
who's
how
gonna
it
go
goes.
see. I probably won't even go see the movie Wicked because I think
No.
Wizard of Oz is it. That's it. You shouldn't put more to it. You shouldn't put less to it. That's it. Wizard of Oz, boom, done.
Bing bang boom.
And that's how I'm like about a lot of movies. But hey, we have all these other movies that destroyed the originals
Yeah.
or have made the originals look so good that I don't want to see the new stuff.
I did like the 2013 one, The Great and Powerful Oz.
I didn't see it because I
It
wasn't
doesn't hold up.
because it wasn't the
You
Wizard
didn't
of
see
Oz. It
it.
wasn't the say. It's not Wizard of
It doesn't
Oz.
hold up. Yeah. It never does.
Yeah, it's strange how they always want to remake classics that are so good that you don't have to, you know, you don't have to remake these things. Some of them, I guess you could say you could, but not every single movie. Oh, that was a good movie. Let's try to remake it and add our own little twist to it. Why? Now, I'll be honest, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, when they remade it to Willy Wonka's, no, it was Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and then they made Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I didn't mind that because it seemed like, even though it seemed like it was almost the same movie, it was kind of different. It wasn't quite the same. So I still like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but I also like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And in my mind, they're like two different movies because they're filmed differently. They're, you know, it's just almost a different genre of a movie. But
yeah, I like Gene Wilder's version best. Gene Wilder,
right? Yeah, Gene Wilder. But yeah. Anyways, back on target. Back on track. Sorry, everybody.
Land the plane.
Back on. Yeah. So cinematography. I honestly, because I know the history of this movie, I love the cinematography. I love how they did things and figured out how to make it color for people to watch in color in the movies, on your TV. You know, it's like, wow, that is great. You know, I wish we would get more things like, kind of like, going forward in technology. I think we're like stuck in a rut in technology, you know?
Yeah. And just how they were very creative with the costumes. I mean, there were thousands of costumes. And just like you said with Morgan, he was so many different parts, right? So, yeah, just a lot of variety with the worlds and how they made the Munchkin world and the Yellow Brick Road and the woods and the is it the tulips? Yeah, there's the road.
The
Yellow Brick Road.
There's a yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
You could kind of see where the set background kind of starts, but it's just so nuanced.
Right.
You know, you'd have to really like look for it.
It's one of those things where it's like you disband disband something belief your reality, you know, whatever it is. I can't even think of the word because I'm pretty tired.
The cat.
That's all right. We like your cat. He's all right. Cat's butt was in the camera.
Evie.
No, it's a she. Sorry.
Yeah, Evie.
I don't know. I don't know these things. The production was beautiful. Colors, the costumes, the sets. Yes, it was. You know, and if you find it like an original movie of it, obviously the colors are not as vibrant as like the remastered and stuff, but it's still fun to watch. You know, it's fun to watch all that stuff, and I do like the new remastered versions. You know. Where the
I really liked how
vibrant.
they did Dorothy's slippers because they just the organza, they had put like sequined organza on it, and just the way it glittered. I always wanted those shoes since the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, this is so awesome.
Uncle Mike, what's up? I see you.
And in the book, they originally were silver colored, but I think the red just adds a pop.
Well, yeah, it does. This is true. You know, it would have been cool if they would have kept the red slippers on her in the black and white, the sepia. Version.
Like when she
woke
woke
when
up
she wakes
from her,
up. Yeah. From her
coma.
her dreams.
I actually thought it was a real tornado, but then when you come back to reality, the house is perfectly fine. She's been sleeping.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
She had a little nightmare.
It was probably just, high winds or something, and then
high winds.
Oh, the high winds are scaring me. It must be a tornado.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how they
Or
did
the
that
tornado.
tornado was just so cool.
It was.
And then they
It's
have the
funny watching
house. Yeah.
the lady on the bike.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell it was like a little
The practical
miniature.
effects are
Yeah.
the practical effects are so fun to watch,
Yeah.
and man, I
Just a
always
fun
liked
time.
watching some of that stuff, and watching how they created certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You can tell, and they had a fun time because they knew where they were doing in color. So they did
mhm,
intentional pops of color here and there. It wasn't like
mhm,
inundated with color. They just had,
right,
those intentional little nuggets. It's so cool.
right, yeah.
The field. Come on now. The flowers.
Oh, the red flowers, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I didn't get a picture of that though.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
So,
The sleepy tulips or whatever they're called.
yeah.
Here you go. Oh no, that's not it.
Oh, yeah.
But there are
That's
flowers there. I think this is an AI photo I found.
Is that Frank Oz right there in that hot air balloon?
That's
Is right there?
probably. He already left before they got there.
I like how it said Omaha State Fair.
Right.
Even though it's Kansas,
Right. Yeah, it's Cain.
Yes, yeah.
That's so
It was
funny.
a play on thing sticks because of poppies,
Here's a
what they
picture I
do.
found.
Yep.
I like this
Mm-hmm.
picture I found because it's got the tornado there, the witch, and then over here you got the other side. I don't know who did
Mm-hmm.
this photo, like recreated it in Photoshop,
Yeah,
but they did a good job.
that they did.
It's a cool photo.
Mm-hmm.
Very groovy.
Mm-hmm.
It's rad. They work on the farm. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if that was
You're so funny.
yeah. Anyways, what
So
is
I
at the
give them
bottom,
A
right?
plus 1 point all the way. If I could do 2 points, I would do
Oh,
it.
poppy field. Right.
Yeah, poppy fields.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
poppy fields.
Yeah.
My cursor must have been up further. The whole
Mm-hmm.
farm coming. Yeah, the poppy fields. Yes, that's what it was. Poppy
They
fields,
make you
not
sleepy.
tulips. Do they in real life? No, they don't, right?
No, what you make from poppies can make you sleepy.
Poppy seeds. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Well,
They're so pure.
they make you hallucinate.
Think of oh my
Isn't that a
goodness,
military thing
Inception.
though? You get the you buy the little red poppies from like the veterans and stuff,
That I
right?
don't know
Isn't that
about.
like I think that's like a retired veteran thing when they sell little poppies. I don't know. Maybe this. I think it's everywhere, but maybe it's just New York that they do it.
Mm-hmm.
When the people sitting in Walmart outside, they're like old veterans sitting out there.
Yeah. Well, that's like the Red Cross, right? Or the
Right. That could be it. Yeah.
no, the oh no.
I don't know. It's late. It's
I'm
okay.
having a hard time with the
I'm
how
having a
they ring the
hard time with
bell.
memory and words.
Yeah.
Salvation
Ring the
Army.
bell. Salvation Army.
That's the
There we
Salvation
go.
Army. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Ding 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 ding.
I wasn't
Give us your
talking about
money.
Salvation Army
We
though.
have puppies.
Let's go to the next one. The music. Did we
Oh
give
my
it a point? Wait a
gosh.
minute, I forgot. Cinematography.
You didn't
I
give
give
it
a
a
point.
point.
Did you?
You need to.
There you go. I give cinematography a point.
The
Sorry.
music.
Did you give it a
Yeah.
point?
So we have the original, like
Music.
what they start off with, the Somewhere Over the Rainbow. They
Mhm,
almost
mhm.
left that out because they felt like it was going to slow the movie down or like the pacing. But they
Mhm.
didn't. I'm glad they didn't. That's my favorite. And then the Yellow Brick
Yeah, it's a
Road.
popular song. Yeah, the Yellow Brick
Yeah,
Road song's awesome.
Welcome to the Munchkin Land.
Lollipop
Yeah,
Guild.
yeah.
I love that
And
song.
then when
I'm
she
the
meets
mayor of Mexican City.
yeah. And so when she meets all of the other characters, they have their own little song about what they went through. If I only had a brain,
Yep,
if I
yep.
had some
If I
courage.
only had a brain. That's me
Yeah.
right there.
That's what I say
If
every
I
day.
only had a brain. I say that every day.
Yeah. So, yeah, of course, the Jitterbug, all those, there's just so many different musicals in here. And it makes the movie flow, from one
It
scene
does.
or
It
one
does.
point to the next of where
And that's
she's
what's good.
going.
And what's good about this movie is it's not like filled with too much singing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you still get a feel of a movie, not just
Yeah.
singing throughout the whole thing. So it
Mm-hmm.
was nice.
Yeah.
It's a good balance between singing and regular acting, movie acting.
Yeah. And what I liked is it was their
Yeah,
voices too. So it just felt
yeah,
more
it is. Yeah,
organic.
of course,
Hmm.
I like that too. And
Yeah.
with that being said, I will give music a point
Definitely.
because
This is a
who
10 out
doesn't
of 10.
like it? Yeah, it's
I
gonna
don't
be.
even know why we're reviewing it. I gave you such other choices. You're like, we're gonna do this one.
Yeah. Well, I said something more costumey.
Yeah. Well,
I
this
can't
is
even say the word.
costumey.
Yeah, it is. It's got a lot of costumes in
There
it.
were so many costumes.
Because Halloween is just around the
Mm.
corner, and people dress up as the
Oh,
Wizard of Oz
another
sometimes.
thing
Yeah,
is
this is a
so
good
the
one.
horses were painted jello, the green jello. They
Mm-hmm.
made little jello crystals and they put them all over the horses. And so they had to shoot those
Nice.
films faster because the horses were eating it.
They're licking themselves.
Yeah, getting
Hmm.
some munch on.
Really good.
Nay.
What is it? Um. Ah. Ned, right? The talking horse. What's his name?
Yeah.
What's that show? Ugh,
Ed.
can't. Yeah, Ed. Right, Ed.
Ed.
I don't know.
Ed the horse. Yeah.
I'm a talking horse. My day's so
Yeah,
good.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed. That's
Mr. Ed. Yeah.
that's funny.
Did that
So the
have
music was good.
Jaja in that? Thought
Here's some.
Jaja was in it.
There's some pictures of them almost singing.
Mm-hmm.
What was
And her.
nice, what I thought was cool is that the witch didn't really sing when she was doing her evil
No,
plots
she
and
just
stuff.
cackled.
Yeah, so that's good. I'm glad she didn't have no singing because then it'll make it weird. Because then now you're like, oh, the bad guy's singing beautifully.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't like. I
the
don't know if I like
the
that.
whole anti-hero, anti-villain
Right.
background. Pity me.
Right. Yeah.
I have a phobia with dogs.
Right.
Dog
If
phobia.
if if it was made today, it would be one of those things. I have a
Yeah.
dog phobia. That's why I'm calling the cops. Your
I was
dog scares
traumatized by
me. Uh,
dogs.
and Dorothy will be like, "But it's my emotional support animal. I have to
Hmm.
have it, or else I go nuts and crazy and weird." So,
You need to create a safe space. My goodness, for me.
no, Zaza was in Green Acres.
No,
Who's
she was. Thank you.
yeah. Um. So yeah. Anyways, there's that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess before we get into the next category, I just want to
Hmm.
say one thing. This movie does have comedy in it, and there's a few times where I laugh a lot. My most favorite spot that I love laughing at is when they go see the wizard, right? And the wizard, it's all mad and the lion, he's like, when the wizard tells him to leave or something, the lion goes woo, and he
He
runs
just
out.
passes out. Oh yeah.
He runs out into the hallway, and then all of a sudden he jumps out the window. This is Emerald City, right?
Yeah.
Emerald is what, like, looks like this. Hang on. I got a picture of it somewhere. Where'd the picture go? There you go. Emerald City.
From which window did he jump out of?
Yeah, did he jump? All I can think of, he jumped out of the top of it, because that's, you go into the big place, you go up all the way up and to find the wizard, and he's in the top section of the hotel, and he jumps out the window, and I'm thinking that guy's dead. or you all, cats land on
the both feet,
right?
Is that
on both?
is that Curb Your Enthusiasm?
So I don't know. So cats land on their feet, right? So he jumped out the window 10 stories high, landed on his feet, and he was fine.
The lion pelts just opened up, and he had like a lion pelt,
and he floated.
parachute.
He did.
Too bad it was 100 pounds, but it worked.
Don't worry, he landed in a hay carriage. Yeah, there you go. He landed in hay. He landed.
I like
in
when
soft.
the scarecrow is like split in half. He's like, "Come on, get me up, put me together."
Yeah, right. Put me back together.
Stitch me up again.
No, I forgot who ripped him apart. The monkeys, right?
Yeah, the monkeys did, because they were
And he's
coming
like, "Oh, I'm all
him.
over the place."
Yeah.
Help me up.
Yeah. Too much.
No, I think C-3PO was made because of the scarecrow there. Kind of, goofy, tall, lanky,
Yeah, maybe R2-D2 was the Tin Man.
The Tin Man, yeah. Why are you so dumb?
I love how at the end here, what's so funny is that Oz puts these people in power. Like, he had no confidence, because he's like grilling them when they come in, right? You coward, you don't have a brain, scarecrow kind of thing. And he's like, all right, well, when I leave, these guys are in charge,
Yeah, they're all in charge. So funny.
So
next category, the allegory.
Never want the greener grass.
Go to the other side. Grass is not always greener on the other side.
Well, technically it was greener because it was color.
It was color.
But it was dyed, so
it was a dye. It was fake green.
Yeah, I want to hear
colors.
your allegory here. What you got?
Well, there's a few. You got Dorothy, who, she runs away because she doesn't believe that anyone loves her or listens to her, so she runs away, and then at the end she comes back to her home. So it's kind of like when the what do you call it? The prodigal son. He leaves, and then when he finally comes to reality and he comes back home, he appreciates everything better, and he's glad he's there, and that's it's almost like a prodigal son type of thing, but it obviously it's not quite the same, but but there's that with Dorothy. Next, you got all these like like you were talking about the three um, people, the three Tin Man, Scarecrow, Lion,
Mm-hmm.
who believe they like he doesn't have any courage. He believes he doesn't have a brain to think,
Uh-huh.
and the other guy believes he doesn't have a heart, to be
Yeah.
compassionate or kind or loving. You got those three guys, and in the end, the wizard tells them, "Well, no, you've done all these things, and you are
Mm-hmm.
already compassionate. You already have a
Yeah.
brain because you
You
used
had it
your
all
brain to
along.
figure out how to do these things, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have a lot of courage. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
gone up against the witch like that,
Yeah.
and
They're like,
he's like,
I'm
you
sending you
already
to
had all
doom.
these things,
Yeah.
but they needed his his
Mhm. Approval.
what is it called? Not approval. They needed his confirmation to say that
Yes.
they
Yeah.
they did have that already,
Mm-hmm.
even though they didn't believe they did. Um,
Yeah.
so
Definitely. It's like trying
and
to
it's like
rely on
us,
other people.
yeah, and it's like us in this world. I mean, when I was younger, I believe I was good enough, but God always
Mm-hmm.
said I was.
Yeah.
The great and powerful Oz is the great and almighty God.
Mm-hmm.
He already tells us what we are and who we are, and we
Yeah.
just got to kind of figure that out for ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
like they had to
And
figure
not
out
to
who
doubt
they were.
ourselves.
Hmm.
That's what
So
brings you down is the doubt.
that's it.
And they didn't believe
Some
in
water,
themselves. They wanted somebody else to give them the confirmation when they had it all along.
right? Exactly.
Now they finally
And then
figured it
in
out.
the end, they believed in themselves, and they were
Mm-hmm.
promoted to be the boss.
Yeah.
You're all three of
And
you. You're the
you
boss.
get a boss, and you get a boss, and you get to be a boss. I had an Oprah giveaway there.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think there's a good allegory in it, and there's probably
Mm-hmm.
more that I, you know, never
Oh yeah.
noticed or paid attention to, probably because I just kind of like I didn't really rewatch this movie. I watched this movie like 15 times over the summer, so I didn't rewatch it again, which I probably should have just to try to get an allegory out of it. But
Mm-hmm.
that's all what I can recall, from the summer.
Yeah.
So it's
But I
good.
definitely
I think
think
I
it
give it a
wasn't
point.
really her seeking what's better. I think she was seeking her own wisdom and self
Right.
confidence.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then, she didn't even mention when she woke up, like, what we were going to do to our neighbor. It's like, it wasn't even a fear to her
Right.
anymore.
Yeah.
She'd conquered the fear of worrying
Right.
about that,
Exactly.
right?
Right.
The wisdom that it was going to take care of it on its own.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What would you
One
give the
point.
allegory? One. Okay.
It's a 10 out
All
of 10.
right. Oh.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
Let's count. Let's count.
So funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Too
count it
much.
up.
Well,
All right,
A plus
everybody. You got
plus.
a 10 out of 10.
10
That's
out of
right.
10.
10 out of a 10. Woo!
Yeah.
This movie is really good. I don't think
Yeah.
it needs more prequels or more
Mm-mm.
reboots. I think this movie in itself holds up, and
Mm-hmm.
people should watch it. And
Yeah.
if you haven't watched it yet, because it is from 1939 and it's an old movie, I
Mm-hmm.
encourage everybody to go watch this movie. It's a decent
Mm-hmm.
movie. It still holds up today. Yeah, a couple of the practical effects when they superimpose each other, you can kind of see some things, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a big deal. It's
Yeah.
not one of those. It's not a deal breaker
Yeah.
like some of the CGI that comes out today.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it looks like it's from like the year 2000 or something. It's so
It's so
bad.
crazy. Older movies, like when they had Jurassic Park and all of these
Yeah,
other ones, and like the 90s. Just so
Right.
good.
Jurassic
Hold up a
Park was so
spear and
good. Yeah.
thing and all these things. It's just like now it's just like, what in the world? What is this thing?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
I think
My
they use
goodness.
too much CGI.
Yeah.
Like
Laziness.
not enough practical effects to go with the CGI. But it's you know what? If you think about it though, some of these movie makers and movie people, they're starting to go back into some of the practical effects
Yeah.
and some of the puppeteering instead of always CG. So that's nice. Very nice, you know. I know Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, they did that. They did a little. They did both, you know, and they blended it together. And that's what we need. We need the blending of together. We don't need everything CG where the actors acting to nothing. It's just dumb. So, yeah, and that's
I was even contemplating singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow,
way up high. There's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby.
That's it.
There you go.
Well, guys,
that's
thanks
all you're gonna
for
get from me.
being here. That's all we're getting, huh? I was hoping you keep singing, then I'd hit the thanks for watching, and then we're done.
Well, I'll sing it while
but
you
we
do
are
the
done.
outro.
So.
Sure.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
sing it while
we
you
are
do the
done.
outro.
So, guys, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to support the channel. You know, because your support helps us go further in life.
Yes.
We thank you guys for everything. And obviously we thank the good Lord
comment.
for everything. So
yes.
But yeah, thank you. Have a
All right, ready?
Have a great night. Great review. Thanks.
Thank you, Sticks, for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Goodbye, everybody.
Right. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream of really do come true.